South Africa is in disbelief today after reports surfaced of a shocking assassination attempt aimed at members of the Madlanga Commission. At the center of this alleged plot is Cat Matlala, a name long associated with political maneuvering and dangerous intrigues. Sources say that the attempt was meticulously planned but was miraculously thwarted at the very last minute, leaving the nation grappling with the terrifying possibility of what could have been. The Madlanga Commission, which has been investigating some of the country's most sensitive political and judicial matters, has already faced threats and intimidation. But the revelation that someone may have sought to eliminate key commissioners, in the very midst of their proceedings, has sent shockwaves through the nation. Security insiders describe a near-cinematic sequence of events that could rival any thriller: a vehicle spotted approaching the Commission's headquarters under suspicious circumstances, rapid responses from law enforcement, and moments of tense negotiation and interception that prevented bloodshed. Eyewitnesses recount scenes of chaos, security personnel rushing through corridors, commissioners being escorted to safe rooms, and the would-be assailant allegedly cornered just minutes from executing a deadly plan. Investigators confirm that preliminary evidence points directly to Matlala's involvement, though authorities are still probing whether others were complicit. Political analysts are describing this as an unprecedented escalation in attempts to influence the Commission's proceedings. This is beyond intimidation, this is an attack on the very system of justice itself, said a senior analyst, noting that such plots are rare but historically tied to figures with access to powerful networks. President Ramaphosa condemned the alleged plot in the strongest possible terms, calling for a full-scale investigation and swift justice. Attacks on those pursuing accountability are attacks on our democracy itself, the president said. He assured the nation that law enforcement and intelligence agencies are fully mobilized to ensure the safety of all commission members and to identify all individuals involved in this terrifying attempt. Social media erupted almost immediately after news broke. Citizens expressed outrage, fear, and disbelief that someone would dare plot an attack on a judicial body in broad daylight. Hashtags demanding justice and accountability began trending, with calls for not just Matlala but anyone involved in the network to face the full force of the law. Security experts warn that the attempted hit is symptomatic of deeper issues within South Africa's political landscape. When someone resorts to violence to derail justice, it signals the existence of organized and dangerous factions within our political system, one source said. Authorities are reportedly combing through surveillance footage, phone records, and financial transactions in a race against time to uncover the full scope of the conspiracy. Meanwhile, members of the Madlanga Commission are reportedly shaken but determined to continue their work. Sources close to the Commission indicate that emergency protocols are now in place, with round-the-clock security for all commissioners. The incident has raised urgent questions about the vulnerability of key governmental and judicial figures, and whether more needs to be done to protect those tasked with upholding the law. For Cat Matlala, the consequences could be severe. Known for her controversial role in political scandals, she now faces accusations that could carry criminal charges of attempted murder and conspiracy. Investigators are reportedly exploring whether this was a solo act or if Matlala was acting on behalf of larger political interests, a revelation that could further destabilize the nation if confirmed. As South Africans wake up to this shocking news, the nation is left grappling with a chilling reality: even the highest profile commissions of justice are not immune to deadly INTE.